Baseball fans, get ready. The 2025 MLB season is shaping up to be one of the best in recent memory. The Dodgers are looking to become a dynasty, Juan Soto is shaking it up in New York, and the Yankees are going all in for redemption. Plus, we've got the biggest blockbuster trades, the boldest predictions, and everything you need to know before opening day.
If you like baseball as much as we do, hit that like button and subscribe to Bloodline Sports for the best debate, analysis, and fan discussions. Also, drop in the comments who you think is going to win the World Series this year, and let's go. So let's talk baseball.
Los Angeles Dodgers won the 2024 World Series, capping off a dominant season, led by stars such as Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Shohei Ohtani. What does this mean for LA?
I think that what it means is that they've kept their core players together. It means that because of that, they will probably be good again this year. I also think that this is going to be another good year for the Dodgers. Will they take the division? Yes.
Yeah.
Will they win the World Series? Only time will tell. But I will say this, 2025 will be a good time in Los Angeles. The Dodgers wasted no time in reloading. So they went out and they signed Blake Snell, who is a former Cy Young pitcher who will bring depth to the rotation. They also went and got lefty hard thrower Tanner Scott, who will be their closer. Hyun-Sung Kim, a speedy infielder, will come in and he will either play shortstop or second base, depending where they need him. And they outbid everybody for 23-year-old phenom Roki Sasaki, who throws over 100 miles per hour. So, are the Dodgers prime to defend their title in 2025?
Yes, I think so. I believe the Dodgers have what it takes to repeat as champions. They're bringing back pretty much everyone, so nothing much is going to change. I think that they're going to be better this year than they were last year, especially with the return of Shohei Ohtani's pitching along with the rest of the guys. I think that pitching rotation is going to be the most dangerous in the league, and it's going to be phenomenal.
I can see that.
I know that the Dodgers are the favorites to win the World Series this year, but I also say that just because I'm a Dodgers fan. So, but not just because of that, but because they're also the favorites, and with this heavy pitching rotation they have this year, I think they've got what it takes to go back to back. But while I do think that they have what it takes, we need to look at what the rest of the MLB has done in this offseason.
Okay.
So, around the MLB, the Yankees, they lost Juan Soto, as we know, to their neighbors, the Mets. They made some huge moves, actually, to bring in some guys. They signed left-handed pitcher Max Fried to an 8-year deal to lead the rotation, and they also brought in former Dodger Cody Bellinger in a trade with the Cubs for some much-needed power. And they also signed right-handed pitcher Devin Williams from the Brewers to strengthen the bullpen.
Yeah, I mean, they made some good moves. They've really revamped not only their lineup, but their pitching rotation. So I think they will be better. Now, Padres has also made some offseason moves.
Yeah.
Despite the trade rumors, they kept Dylan Cease, and they decided not to trade him away. But they also went out and added veteran Nick Pivetta, who signed a 4-year, $55 million contract to bolster their pitching staff. But here's the question. Will the Padres be contenders, or will they be sellers? We will see. Now, the Tigers also got stronger because they went out and got Gleyber Torres from the Yankees, signed him to a 1-year deal, but they got a guy who just won the World Series, who was also part of the Dodgers, who left, who we traded for, the Dodgers traded for, came in, won the World Series, but now he's gone. Because it was okay pitcher for us, especially during the playoffs. But Jack Flaherty went back to the Tigers on a 2-year deal to go back and compete in the AL Central.
Ooh, sounds pretty good. Pretty good for the Tigers.
Yeah.
You know what's not so good? At least for people in Cleveland?
What's that?
Are the Guardians rebuilding? They've been making some interesting moves during this offseason. They traded away their all-star Josh Naylor to the Arizona Diamondbacks and Andres Jimenez to the Blue Jays. But they also signed Shane Bieber and Carlos Santana to short-term deals. Yes. And it doesn't end there.
Okay.
Because just a little bit east of Cleveland, there's some interesting things happening in Philadelphia. The Phillies rotation is getting even scarier. They acquired left-handed pitcher Jesus Luzardo.
Yes, Luzardo.
I believe is how you pronounce his name, Luzardo, from the Marlins, adding to his staff that includes Zach Wheeler and Aaron Nola.
Yeah. Yep. I mean that pitcher rotation, it's pretty scary. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Will Ohtani pitch in 2025?
Yes. I think he will definitely pitch this year. Actually, no doubt about it. He's going to pitch this year. I think he's going to be phenomenal in his first year pitching with the Dodgers. I said earlier that he's going to make their rotation one of the most dangerous in the league. So, I think that he didn't pitch last year because what was it? Did he? What
he basically was Tommy John surgery.
Tommy John. Okay, yeah. So I know that he did basically dislocate his shoulder during the World Series. Was that in his throwing arm or was
no? It wasn't not throwing arm.
Okay, so then that doesn't really necessarily matter then.
Right.
But he's fully healed up now, so he's gonna pitch this year. I think he's gonna be amazing. Yeah. Who knows? He may do really good.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll have to see. Only time will tell where he comes back and he pitches this year. So, all right.
Yeah. Well, let's take it up north. So, we've got the Battle of New York this offseason between the Mets and the Yankees. And I'm going to be honest, this isn't really a battle. It's more like a beatdown. But so we know that Juan Soto signed to the Mets and that Cody Bellinger signed to the Yankees. So overall, who won the offseason?
Is that a joke question? I would never put Cody Bellinger on a Juan Soto status. I mean, the difference is too much. So that is an easy answer for me. Yeah. I will say this. As much as I love Cody Bellinger when he was with the Dodgers and he had that one great year, and then he went to the Cubs and did all right, there is no comparison. The Evil Empire in New York won this offseason big time.
Evil big Empire?
Time. Yes, the Yankees are known as the Evil Empire. Well, and the Dodgers are now starting to take that title.
You mean the Mets won the offseason?
Well, I mean, yes, I'm sorry. The Mets, that's right. I'm still thinking that the whole Soto is with the Yankees now.
The Yankees are probably going to win it, though.
Right. But either way, no, I think that the Mets absolutely won this battle in the offseason. I think there is no question about it. I cannot nowhere near put Cody Bellinger in the same conversation as Juan Soto. So, all right. So let me ask you this. Is the AL Central headed for a shakeup? Because the Royals and the Tigers have been making big moves. So will they dethrone the Cleveland Guardians this year?
You got a few teams mixed up in there. Cleveland and the Tigers have been making some big moves. And, right?
No, because Cleveland won the division last year.
That's right.
So the Royals came in second, and then the Tigers came in third.
I keep thinking the Twins are still a relevant team.
So that's why I said, is there a shakeup coming? Because the Royals and the Tigers have made big moves. So now, will they overpower the Twins?
Twins?
I mean, I'm sorry. The Guardians.
No.
See, now you threw me off.
No, the Guardians, I don't know. It could go either way. Things could happen. That looks like it's going to be the toughest division. It's certain the division has certainly had a shakeup over the past year or two. As longtime viewers may know, I consider the AL Central the irrelevant division during the 2023 season. Nowadays, the NL Central is irrelevant, so it's pretty good for the AL Central.
We flip-flop from the AL to the NL. So
the AL's really shaking up with the Guardians becoming the powerhouse that they were this past season, and with the Royals and Tigers making surprise runs. So I think that the Royals, probably not the Royals, but the Tigers have a solid chance to take down the Guardians.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't disagree with that at all.
Yeah.
I think that you're not too far off from reality.
Yeah.
So,
and then I think that the lowly White Sox are only going to win 20 games this year.
They were pretty awful last year.
They're even worse this year.
Yeah. I don't expect them to really do anything.
No, they won't. They won't. But anyways, so moving back to the NL.
Okay.
We're going to talk about now the lowly Padres.
Okay.
Will they be contenders this year, or will they sell? So, as we know, they kept Cease, but is a full rebuild soon to come?
I think with them missing out on Roki Sasaki, who they were really going after, I think that I'm not sure that a full rebuild is coming, but I do see them struggling this year, and I do see them trading Dylan Cease before the deadline.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. And I think once that happens, then yes, I think that we'll probably go into a full rebuild mode. They are not the Padres really took it on the chin with the Dodgers. I mean, they got really deflated when the Dodgers took them out. I mean, it was basically they were thinking, we're in the NL Championship, the NLCS. We're going to be in the NLCS. And then when the Dodgers came back and punched them in the mouth, it was like almost like they didn't know what happened. And I don't know that they're going to recover from that. I don't know that we'll recover to that. I could be wrong. They could keep their core and they could contend, but I'm probably going to lean more like they're probably going to trade Dylan Cease closer to the trade deadline, because I don't think they're going to be as good as they were last year. Full rebuild, I don't know. That will be up to see in the future. So
I'm going to be honest. I think the Padres are going to suck this year. They're going to be on the level of the Giants this year. They're going to be down there with the bottom feeders known as the Giants and the Rockies.
Oh, man. All right. So, breakout stars for 2025. Who is the next young player who is ready to make a huge leap in your eyes?
If I were you, I would want to keep on young stars such as Paul Skeens. Yeah, Paul Skeens, Jackson Holliday, Parker Meadows, and Ben Rice.
Yeah, and I totally agree with Paul Skeens, because the guy had an amazing year last year. His pitching was out of this world. I mean, I would love for the Dodgers to go, hey, Pittsburgh, what's it going to take to bring Paul Skeens to LA? And then it'll make us even hate it worse, because people around the MLB already hate the Dodgers because of everything that the Dodgers have done, all the signings have done. Yes, because they're like, oh man, that's not even fair. But it is what it is. I'm sorry, you guys don't like it. So
hey, just get richer.
Just get richer, yeah.
Simple as that.
Oh man,
yeah, and also people don't like winners. So.
No, they don't, and that's why I said we are the new evil empire. All right, so let me give you my boldest prediction for 2025. I am going to say that Shohei Ohtani is going to win the MVP again, and I will say this: he will be the first ever MLB player to lead the league in home runs and stolen bases twice.
No one's ever done that?
No, nobody has ever done that.
Really?
Yep.
That's very surprising.
It is.
While I don't think it's necessarily a bold prediction, I think that it's still a good prediction nonetheless. And I'm going to have to agree with that. I think he's going to win the MVP again. Now, about leading the MLB in home runs and stolen bases, I don't know about that one. I do not know.
Okay.
But we're just going to have to wait and see. So, I have some predictions of my own.
Okay.
I think that the Mets are going to make it hard for the Dodgers this season. They're going to be that splinter on the Dodgers, but they're not going to be enough to dethrone them. So.
No. Yeah, I mean, they went out and got Juan Soto, and they re-signed the polar bear. I think the Mets will be better because of that, but I agree with you. I don't think that they're going to leapfrog the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers are still the team to beat in the NL. So, and I will also tell you this. Here's my second bold prediction for 2025. I think that the American League, the Seattle Mariners will make a deep, and I'm talking deep playoff run, because they have a good core of young talent and their pitching rotation is really good. So I'm telling you, you don't believe me, but watch this. The Seattle Mariners will make a deep run in the playoffs this year.
No, I'm sorry, but no. They may make it into the playoffs, but they're getting first rounded by like the Yankees if they make it in.
All right. Well, that's what you're saying, and I'm saying that they're going to make a deep playoff run this year. So,
while that is a little outlandish. My next prediction is not as outlandish as that one.
Okay.
So I think that next season we're gonna get the Dodgers and Yankees 2. The series sequel.
Okay.
I think that the Dodgers and the Yankees are both going to make it back to the World Series and are going to have a fantastic rematch against each other.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So, get ready for the Dodgers and Yankees 2.
Part 2, the evil empire strikes again. But who's the evil empire this time now? Is it the Yankees?
Part 2, the Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, or is it the Dodgers? So.
It would have to be the Yankees if it's the Empire Strikes Back. But then that would mean the Yankees would win, and we don't want that. So
no, we don't. So
now we want the trophy to be blue and white for a long time.
Yeah, and we have a good chance of doing that.
Yeah, I think we deserve it at this point after everything that we went through before winning this season. So, yeah. But only time will tell.
Only time will tell. So, who are your picks for the 2025 World Series?
Which offseason move was the biggest game changer? Drop your comments down in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Bloodline Sports for more MLB content.
That's right. And as always, that brings us to the end of our show. And with that, you are my pride and joy, and I love you. And this is Bloodline Sports. It's all relative.
Goodbye, everyone.